The session was about how to use responsible tourism to sell holidays effectively. And my main point was not to confuse the way in which we design things, which is around responsibility and sustainability, with the way in which we sell them. And in fact, what people want, which is experiences. So the point I was making is that we sell experiences, that's what people want to buy, and we must design the holidays in a responsible or sustainable way. But I went a bit further than that, to say that when you do design something responsibly, when you build it around local people's traditions and ways of life, you produce something which is quite magical, really authentic. So responsible tourism as a practice leads to authentic and magical experiences, which is what we sell. We should seek to be as responsible as we can in terms of developing our products. But you've still got to sell something. And what we're talking about is unpacking fairly academic concepts of environment and community and culture and turning it into stories. So where did the food come from? What's the story of the producer? Why is it helping him or her earn an income? That's an exciting, tangible story that might otherwise be lost in a lot of academic jargon around sustainability and food miles and local supply chain. So we've got to practice what we preach, but let's not preach when we sell. Someone put a hand up from China and said, I'm trying to push forward responsible tourism in China. That's fantastic. The room was packed. You know, there's standing room only at the back. I've been coming to the show for a long time. You just get to see how far the agenda's moved on when you see standing room only in an event around responsible tourism. Fantastic. The way I look at it is it's still incredibly new. If I look at the food industry, the first thinking around organic food was published 110 years ago. That's how long the food industry has been moving, inching towards sustainability. So, you know, we're 10, 15 years in the tourism industry. I think it's brand spanking new, and the pace is accelerating. The pace of change is accelerating. From the niche businesses to the mainstream, increasingly it's what tourists expect and what they want, and the industry recognises it's what it's got to deliver. Relationship with World Travel Market started 11 years ago now, when I came to them and said, what do you think about putting on an award scheme for responsible tourism? And they took a chance on it, and it's grown and it's become a far bigger event. We are now going to announce at World Travel Market a rollout of the awards program across other World Travel Markets. So the Arabian Travel Market, the World Travel Market in Cape Town, and the World Travel Market in Brazil will all be launching Responsible Tourism Awards specific to that country. So as Reed and World Travel Market expand geographically, they're taking with them the agenda around responsible tourism and the awards, which is incredibly exciting, and we'll be very closely involved with them in that. This is where every year the attention of the tourism industry is focused. For those of us who believe in responsible tourism, the fact that the management, senior management at World Travel Market back it and get it and want to help propagate that agenda is extremely important. But it's work for World Travel Market as well, because the events are packed out. The exhibitors and the visitors want it too.